Medical disclaimer. This video is for informational purposes. It does not replace the medical advice of a trained doctor. Seek medical advice before beginning any treatment plan. Hi, welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. Today, we're going to take a look and discuss this little information thing I get from my pump. This is actually time and range. Okay, if we take a look at it, up top, it gives you a visual reminder of 77% of the last 24 hours. Oops, let's get back. I was within range. That's the green part. The orangey part is 23% of the time I'm above and 0 below. So my average blood sugar is 8.9, which is actually very good for me. Now, with the advent of the CGMs and pumps, this has allowed us to take a look more at time and range than the old traditional hemoglobin A1C test. Hemoglobin A1C test, according to my nurse, is relegated to pretty well diagnosing type 1 diabetes now. Time and range is becoming the acceptable way of dealing with how your control is going. Now, I would like it if, sure, somehow we can make it longer than 24 hours. But I like this time and range setup. When I was in the hospital last time, and when I kind of got into the argument with my doctor, he was ready to put me back on shots. That's the only way we can control it is by shots and sliding scale. That's it. This here showed that I was getting better control. But again, he said, oh, there's something wrong with your pump. We have to go get it taken care of now. We'll just put you on shots until you're able to get your pump fixed. Like there's something wrong with your pump. And I don't think let me say this again. I've said it. He was an excellent doctor. If I was there for a heart condition or anything else, I would happily have him as my doctor. He really wasn't the expert in diabetes. And he wouldn't listen about my diabetes care in the past and problems I had with shots. Time and range shows better than hemoglobin A1C. Hemoglobin A1C was sort of like the old report card. People kept referring to it as a report card. It wasn't that. It was just a tool for doctors to see how well your body was controlling its diabetes. Great. But it's hard to say that hemoglobin A1C was just up and down, up and down. You could be showing very low blood sugars, but it's sort of like just giving you a brief snapshot. My blood sugar time was coming in fabulous, but it wasn't showing the highs and the lows. Time in range now allows us to know that 23% of the day I was within range. Above range, sorry. 77% in range. That information is so much better. And I'm sure my diabetic doctor or nurse can take a look and say, okay, we need to work on this, or we don't need to work on this. The other thing we could take a look at is our graphs. And today, my graphs showed pretty easy stuff. Starting to climb now. So what do you do? How do you utilize this information? I like that this is 24 hours, so you can get a snapshot of the day and how were you doing that day? Were you low all day, or were you super high, or were you within the control area here? It's easier to take a look and see. Time and range is the new kid on the block. Hemoglobin A1C has been around for years, though I can remember when it first came out, everyone kind of said, oh well, yes, it's the report card. You've got to stay with it. You can't cheat. Because before we had the hemoglobin A1C, people would, just live their life, have wild times. A week before they went to see the doctor, they did everything perfect. They went in and saw the doctor. Doctor said, hey, you're doing great, and leave. Hemoglobin A1C gives more of a snapshot. The hemoglobin lives in your blood for about 3 months, 90 days. So every 90 days, you need to go and get it rechecked. Time and range, you've already got the sensor in you, and it's giving you the information. Great. Person can take a look, take action. Now I've talked to you about but the doctors have a plan in order for you to correct your blood sugars or cut your insulin, not blood sugars, either give more insulin or less insulin based on 3 days. I'm not going to give you the exact plan because it's up to your diabetes doctor or your diabetic nurse to say, yes, you're capable. I have watched a few videos where people have actually done this. So, time and range is a new buzzword out there. And You've got to remember that if you go into the hospital or you go see your regular GP, you're going to have to be the advocate. You're going to have to say, yes, I'm getting some lows there, but on the flip side, my time in range is 77%. So maybe we need to tweak, but it's not the end of the world. Now, if you have the roller coaster effect, your percentages will change. The only way you're going to be able to get a time in range is having a CGM connected to a pump or a Dexcom. You need to utilize this, understand it, and control it. Pure and simple. Ask your doctor about time and range. Utilize the time and range. Any tools, pumps, graphs. Talk with your doctor before going off, deciding that you're going to change your medication. I'm not a doctor. I've just been a diabetic for 47 years, and it's all good. With that, have a great day, and we'll talk later. Bye now. My email is mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com. mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com.